Hello and welcome to another episode of the Ferret Business. So as you can tell, we're not starting at the base this time. This is actually the other village. Can we pull up our map? So we got our house here. I've been doing some work. We'll go see that. Then over here there's another village, and this is where we are at now. Took a trip over here, hoping to find some goodies and some loot. So the first one we're going to look at is actually this guy's house. This guy's the real, the immersive engineer, rather, villager. We're going to take this hammer because we need the hammer. Because it's hammer time. No, it's not hammer time. But anyways, this one, the magpies, yeah. These guys are kind of cool. Every once in a while they'll drop some cool stuff. So these are called wooden storage crates. These do retain inventory when broken, so we're going to try and condense these. I did go ahead and raid a good portion of this village prior. Protection 1 book. Not a whole lot. A lot of this I actually got on the way here. Some other books I got, and then I raided a blacksmith and got this stuff for the most part. In this. So we're going to take these crates, and you can tell that, I don't think, alright, well, I don't think, I think that we just create our tools. Last time, a lot of them did end up getting updated, because they start off with clumsy, and then they got 3 or 4 levels, before they actually start getting things. So our stone pick actually ended up getting reinforced 1, which makes its durability last quite a bit more. And because it has iguana tweaks, we can actually use these tools and just upgrade these. So that one I'm pretty sure we're going to be sticking with. I'm just going to upgrade it. A lot of these got modifiers, bonus modifiers, because they start off at 1 in the process. So we're going to go in this guy's house, because there's another crate in here. Alright. Just looks like some wood. Some tree sticks, rather. Yeah, a piece of lead. That's not the crate that we want. We'll dump that stuff in here. And take this crate. What kind of villager are you? Oh, that's the immersive engineering, I think. It's this guy's house. So yeah, these mods actually add a lot of new villager houses. I think that we're actually lagging. Let's see if I can't change that. Are we fast? I don't think there's actually anything I can do about that, unfortunately. It's just a mod pack. I think it's just loading in chunks. Oh yeah, these also, because it has Botania, they will throw emeralds at each other from time to time. This guy's Tinker's Construct one. We aren't going to worry about them too much. Over here we got Agricraft. One of them. There's 2. There's no one over there. You can't really see it. But these have like crops and such. I did go ahead, because these can spread weeds. I went ahead and prevented weed spread. I don't know if it's turned on in this mod pack. But I just figured, we're just going to come in here. We're just going to collect some of these veggies. I don't think we're going to be taking any of these. I'll have to come back for this stuff at a later time, because I don't think that we got the inventory space to take everything. So I think we're just going to take some of the crops. We might just use these crops and start from fresh on a lot of these. That way I can kind of show you guys how to grow what they call perfect crops. That being said, yeah, I don't think, well, this cucumber and the corn's pretty close to perfect crops, and we're actually going to need corn seeds, I think. Give me a second. Our inventory's full. I want to make sure I get, some of everything. And this is a seed analyzer, so we can actually analyze our seeds in this. And we're going to take that with us as well. So let's just... Actually, I might have those corns. Actually, I don't think I did. I was gonna say I might have the corn seeds in my inventory to begin with, but that might not actually be the case. While we're in here, why don't we look up? I was looking up combs, and we'll go over that in a minute too. Look up corn seed. Is there anything? Crop mutation, tropical garden. I didn't know you could actually craft these. That's kind of interesting, because you can get other crops from that. But yeah, not something I'm planning on really doing. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, can we stick this icy needle in there? And go over here and pick up the kiwi. Oh, there is kiwis. Cool. I wanted to say that there was another recipe with this corn seed, because there's an importance for it. It might just be in like hardcore packs. Make regular seeds. Yeah, we're not interested in all that. Bioreactor. No. But anyways, there is one thing I'm actually looking for, and it's going to be eggplant, but there's something else to go with it. This eggplant and garlic. I already got the garlic, for the most part. Actually, cotton's going to do us some good too. We'll take cotton with us. Mystical blue flowers isn't going to be bad. There's the garlic. We'll take that. Mystical scion. We'll take that. Rye. There's another garlic. We'll take it. So this is the farming, one of the farming mods for this pack, and I'm not going to get into it right off, but this is something that we're definitely going to do. Oh, that's sweet potato. I didn't even... Oh. I was going to say I didn't even get the seed. I don't think we actually want sweet potato. I thought it was regular potato. We'll replant that. So there's stats on these. That's why like these won't stack, because there's stats. And what was I just saying? The stats vary on like produce, how much you get from the item. There's a potato. We'll take the nether wart. Corn. I feel like we want corn, to be honest. Tea, soybean. We want soybean. There's a lot of these snowbell seeds, but do we want grapes? Part of me says we want grapes. Alright. But as I was saying, yeah, there's stats on each one of these. So as we breed them, stats will increase. 10, 10, 10, yeah, I think usually yields 4. So where that would be useful to spend time is like on wheat. So if we want to trade with the villagers, I did do some villager trading. Also, on that note, can't remember what he was. That guard that we had, that I wanted you guys to name, he actually perished, unfortunately. He got deadly sick. No, I'm kidding. I think they throw paper at each other too. Actually, or that, either that or that's the magpies. No, he actually got killed by an orc. So these are Tinker's tools, pieces in Tinker's house. A lot of this isn't looking terribly great. We might want that. Overall, a lot of this is kind of junk. We'll take the bone because we can upgrade. These paper parts are junk for those specific pieces. There's pieces in here as well. Flint. That paper part might be fine. The flint binding might be fine. But we're going to take all this. What's cool is this has a pattern chest, and this is full patterns, so we won't have to make a lot of our patterns. Problem with being in this village right now is everything will probably die. Just being blunt. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging. I think I've already raided this house, actually. Yeah, I have. We got a library, nothing great. There's some... Oh, that's a blacksmith. Hey there, Mr. Magpie. There's an iron golem that's not doing the job. Hey! Dude, you got an emerald. I want your emerald. Thank you. Yeah, I think they throw paper and emeralds at each other, actually. Was that in our Tinker's house? There is a lot of stuff I actually want. Yeah, this is in our Tinker's house. Cool. There's a lot of stuff I want from this village, but I don't have enough room for a lot of it. Looks like they're running away from something, perhaps. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Trying to think of what we don't need. I think this is just a regular chest. So we don't really need these. I might take this back with us. Rotten flesh we don't need. Paper I guess we don't really need. Not caring too much about that stuff. Iron, that's going to be a big upgrade. We got a stone pickaxe, flint shovel head. I don't know if that's actually an upgrade. Copper handle. I always want to take the metal stuff like the copper and the bronze because we can smelt that stuff down. Blue slime shovel, we'll take that. Slime binding. Do we have any room in this crate? In any of these crates? Thank you. Oh, yeah, we got a lot more room than I thought we did. We might be fine. I'm going to take that and leave that in my inventory. Surprisingly enough, there isn't a whole lot of zombies around here right now. Let's grab back all this stuff. The sign pieces are absolute trash. I would never recommend actually even considering grabbing sign pieces. Unless they're these slime pieces, or unless they're made out of one of the metals. Or obsidian, obviously. Because we can smelt down a lot of those things. The paper tool binding is going to be great. I don't want those, so they're going to end up in there. That we can take all this stuff. This one's got probably a whole another. Oh wow, this has barely anything in it. But we'll still take those because those are actually a little bit expensive for being able to only hold patterns. What are we doing? How are we doing for room? Yep, thought we had some more room in here. Alright. We are looking pretty good. I'd upgrade my tools right now, but unfortunately they have to be fully repaired, and not any of these tools are fully repaired. Yeah, 1 durability. Probably break right here. Right here. Yep, there we go. That's broke. So we don't have an axe any longer. I didn't come over to this side of the village, so this is all kind of new for me. There's an RF thing. I don't think I'm going to bother with that, because it's nothing of importance. This is kind of glitchy. It's supposed to be like a log. There's a Tinker's smeltery that I kind of want. What do we got in here? Melon seeds, peanut, corn. Yeah, we can't break that. The axe. There's eggplant, we'll take you. Yeah, we might have to come back for a lot of this stuff. I might do that off camera. More soybeans. See, I should have the analyzer out so I can actually figure out which ones are worth actually taking, which ones are not. Sesame seed. There's our corn. And there's one more corn I think I'm going to take and leave the rest here for the time being and come back. I don't know, corn or melon? Decisions. I mean, we could place down one of these. And do that. That doesn't have really anything in it. And like so. That freed up a few more spots. That way we can get a couple more items back with us. I'm going to take the cotton. I'm going to take the melons. Just I like how they look when they're grown, because they're not the typical ones. And you can turn any typical seed into its corresponding agricraft version just by sticking it. Well, actually, there's a couple different ways you can do it, depending on what seed you're doing. So I'm not going to give a definite answer on something like that, but there is multiple different ways. Just know that. Actually, that melon plant that we got is trash. Whatever. It's free. It's melons. I'm not going to complain. Not at all. Looks like it's morning again. Alright, what did we just pick up? Oh, we're leaving one of our crates. That's not good. We'll leave the blue here. Alright, so that looks like about all I'm going to be able to carry back right now. Another magpie. What does he have in his hand? Oh. Come on, Iron Golem, help me. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Iron Golem, you're worthless. There's a couple other houses here that are probably worth checking out. I don't know what's in that. There's somebody locked in there though, so I ain't gonna bother with it. So I don't think we lost a whole lot of villagers, if any. Let's go back to our base. That way we can see what progress I have made. And maybe upgrade some of our tools and work on the Tinker's Smeltery. But yeah, if you are upgrading your tools with iguana tweaks, to get the extra abilities, like that axe reinforced with the obsidian plate, it's highly recommended that you guys do it at the lowest level possible. Suggested probably wood even, but I find stone works fine. I think I stay up until 4. I don't know when I got done the last video, but I stay up long enough to be at 4. Yeah, I got some trees growing out here, but I cleared a good portion of land. I found a node right here, which is pretty cool, and I found another one. Actually, I found 2 more. There's one over here somewhere. I put a piece of wood under it in the ground. Yeah, right here. Right there. They're really hard to see. I don't know if you can see them on YouTube, but I'll get something eventually for you guys to be able to see. And then there's another one over here by the farm. What's really good about living next to this village is, and I did some terraforming. I don't know how this looks, but I don't think it looks terribly bad. But you got all these crops and stuff, and you got the villages you can go and trade with. So we won't be hurting on food. And I went ahead and got some meiju berry bushes, or mallow berries rather, not meiju berries, something but arc, to put next to our blueberries and expand out the blueberries. This is a great wood tree. We saw that when we were finding the spider spawners. Alright, anyways, and I moved these 2 guys down here. No queen. Oh, it's because they finished. I'll get into this later. I'm just breeding them up, just for the sake of breeding them up. They do produce flowers as well. Alright, so we're going to go into the house. We're going to take a look and see what I've done. I had a creeper actually. Well, it weren't really a creeper. It was like a pet creeper, like a creeper dog type thing, blow up. So I had to replace a lot of this stuff down here. And up here. And this is for the bees. We aren't doing this right now either. Cotton seeds. Unidentified. Alright, so I want a separate chest. Is this one being used? Yeah, that one's being used for books. I want a separate chest for the ag craft seeds that we just picked up. That way I can go through off camera and analyze them and get them up 10, 10, 10. Actually, I might do some on camera, but and the eggplant, I wanted the eggplant and the garlic so we can make this stuffed eggplant because it only requires, eggplant parm. It only requires these 2 items really, and then the pan, the bakeware pan, and we can actually use this to create power, which is going to be our main source of power, I think. Yeah, because a lot of these require like 4 ingredients. This only requires 2. A lot of people do. A lot of people will use. If I could spell it. One of these cheeseburgers. Usually it will be the bacon cheeseburger, which is a cheeseburger plus tofu. They usually use tofu because it's easier to get and cook pork chop. Which is hamburger and cheese. Hamburger is a tofu again, and toast. Toast would be bread cooked from tofu. It needs to be silken tofu and a presser. I should get soy milk too, which is a soybean and a presser. That's why I grabbed a soybean in case we need it. But that's not for me. That is so much work. It is ridiculous. Like, I am not doing that. Alright. Talking about doing that. Let's grab some carrot juice. I got so much carrot juice. I didn't even show you guys how to make this. So there's an item. I don't know where it went. Might be my backpack. Yeah, this. It's called the juicer. So if you look up juicer, these things are actually really handy and they're really cheap. It's just 1 smooth stone and a pressure plate, which is just 2 more smooth stone. So I went ahead and made those. That way we could get some more out of our carrots, because you get like 2.5 compared to the 1. But yeah, you can tell I've been chopping down trees, clearing out dirt, everything. That's why this is at master level at this point. And I did a little bit of mining. I'll bring you guys down and show you guys where that was. And these are ore berries from Tinker's Construct. These are actually kind of cool. They constantly produce ores. I'm not using that one right now because I don't see a reason to have copper, because we got, well, this is copper gravel, but same thing as this for the most part. We got, what, 76 plus 5, 81, looks like. Oh, plus another 6, 87 or so, which is more than enough in my opinion for what we need to do. There's obsidian, that's actually going to go on the block. Redstone alloy. We got 8 obsidian, which is pretty nice. See, I'm in this position where I got so much stuff that I need to clear out and sort. I mean, I haven't showed you guys my sorting either, so I guess this is beneficial for you guys to actually see. And then berry bushes. Can we stick these next to the blueberry? Thank you. And I got all these eggs too. There was a bunch of trees out there and they had birds' nests in them, and I broke the bird's nest. It gave me eggs. I got some other items, random items from killing random things. I'm not really going to go into that too much to waste you guys' time. We finally got some birch saplings, which is nice. Let's go downstairs, that way we can put away some more of this stuff and miscellaneous. I did buy some proven frames because that's the only way to get them. We got our cave spider spawners. I went and got some clay, and we'll see why here soon. Oh, I was supposed to get the Tinker smelter over there. That might be problematic. We'll just get some basic smelter probably this episode, and then some combs and such. A bunch of rubber. Alright. Trying to figure out what else I need to put away. These books can go. My apologies if this is kind of boring. I create way more chests than I needed to. And lines, I would go in the crops. Actually, I would go in its own. Let's get these books out of my inventory. We'll make a proper place for these. We got all of our books kind of all over the place now. I'll have to sort those probably off camera. Some more emergency ration, more flowers, some snowballs. This also allows you guys to kind of see what I've kind of collected as well. Food. Those are all food. I don't know if an icy needle is not food. Let's go back downstairs. Let's put away these flowers. Let's dump snowballs in there. Icy needle. I guess we'll just throw pattern chests in there for the time being. So I'm back upstairs. Oh, back downstairs. Let's go ahead and throw the pistons in there. I think we're starting to get close to the finish, maybe, hopefully. Maybe not. I really want to get this cleared out, though. These are all from forestry, so these are all special trees down here. Trying to make this as painless as possible. That was just regular melon seeds. Where is my eggs? But I'm making these all iron chests. How much iron do we got? 21. Plus we can smelt down these tools. And the smelter ray. Alright. Where are my... Oh, they're there. I was gonna say, where'd all those eggs go? Of course, they gotta be right underneath my nose. DV and lily seeds, we can put those in there. Put that away. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything as well. There's an unknown dimlet. Food. Some more of those emergency ration. Do we have anything in these crates? I will sort these crates off camera. We're gonna need these though. Probably the tools out of there as well. But yeah, those I'm gonna sort off camera because that's way too time consuming and tedious for you guys to sit there and watch. I wouldn't expect you guys to do that. Some berry bushes in here. Those should go in there. Oh, those are both blueberries. Wow. I'm like a space cadet here, I guess. Yeah, there's so much stuff here. Alright, let's finish putting away whatever we need to put away. And get some upgrade tools rolling immediately because I am done using these basic tools, I think. We got a quest book in here as well. We got 2 of them though. So there's one. So I noticed that we do have one quest that we can complete. Initial research, open, like a rock, manual cement. So we're going to get some trail mix, some more silver coins, the rest of our armor finally. Like so. I don't know where I'm putting my coins. I don't even know where my coins went, to be honest. Those might went in the miscellaneous box down here for whatever reason. Yep, they did. Alright. And of course it's nighttime. Sleep in our bed. I did remove that other bed finally. Thank God. Alright. And I did die a couple more times. There was an orc, I think, that killed me, and then I accidentally hit one of the villagers when I was trying to trade with them. Oh, I did end up trading with villagers, in case you guys did not see. My ore chest... Nope, not you. My ore chest, there is 12 emeralds. And we only just picked up 2. So I did trade with them. I traded a bunch of wheat. Something pretty basic. Okay. Where to put this? I want to... Now, of course, we forgot pretty much the major part. It's a bunch of running back and forth at this point. This bone stuff we're not going to need. Slime stuff we're not going to need because I can't smelt on that. Alright. Flint. You're not going to need that either. There's another bone. I think everything else is fine. I did end up making another stone sword for whatever reason. Okay. Let's get this smelter up and running. Oh, yeah, that's right. Before we can even do that, there is another item that we are going to need. It's called grout. For those who don't know, you take clay. Let's run upstairs. Take clay, gravel. Damn, where'd it go? Sand. And there's a couple different recipes for it, but we're just going to do the 1 for 1. And you get some grout. Now you take this grout. Can I please get up here? Let me get rid of this quest book. It's driving me nuts. And let's grab some coal. I know I overdid it. Yeah, it's seeming really laggy right now for some reason. I would restart, but we're already like halfway through this video. Now maybe I'll restart it before. Plus, I have not been playing on it for any time really, so I don't see where it would change much. But yes, we're gonna need the grout, and it just occurred to me we're gonna need some more sand to make glass. Let's go out here. I can show you guys where I've been getting all that. There's this stuff called salt as well. So if you break this, this is called salt for mechanism. It's not what we would need though. We want some sand. Eight pieces should be more than enough. What we got? 7. One kind should keep the land looking decent though. 8. We got a hole there. I'll have to come back and fill that. That's where I was getting my clay from. I'll probably end up getting rid of this great wood tree as well, because we got more than enough great wood. I don't think they're planting those flowers. They're supposed to be planting flowers. That's the reason why I moved down here. Alright. So, very basic. So there's a couple different ways you can actually design a smelter. It's very customizable. I'm going to put it right here, I think. And we'll keep building on to this. I'll have to go and get the rest of the bricks and stuff that we was supposed to grab from that other village. Oh, right place, the wrong block. So usually, I mean, the beginning smelteries were always 3x3, from what I've heard. You can do a 5x5 platform, but I don't see a point, especially when you're going to cover it like so, and you don't need these corner blocks either. I'm leaving those for exterior decoration, because I think we're going to have plenty enough bricks. Alright. And you want to leave at least 2 blocks open on the bottom floor. And I'll go over why here in a minute. If we stop lagging. It's pretty bad right now. Let's go ahead and repair that, but I don't got my cobblestone on me. Alright, so let's put away that. We got other stuff we can put away real quick. Like the food chest, like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that stuff away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can cast all new tools if we want to, but I figured at least for the hatchet to build onto it. Oh wow, we're going to need a second piece to repair that. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. While we wait for this stuff to smelt up, I'm going to go down here. That might be a bad idea right now, actually. Oh, and we're still going down. Let's go ahead and remove all this added junk from our inventory. I'm really only going to need you, and you. Not bad. Alright, let's go back downstairs. I'm just going to jump. So I did come back down here. I was kind of looking at this. Oh my god, we are... I don't know if it's... Might be a sensitivity thing too. So I was looking around here, make sure we got everything. And I kept going this way. And I saw over here there was like some kind of cave system. And surely enough, there is a cave system. And I went ahead, and this is where I got most of my copper and iron and stuff from. And coal. I'm just vein mining out. Actually, there's more iron than I missed. Good thing I came back down here. And this is another part of the dungeon, and over here, oh, some salt too. That's different kind of salt. You can see this part of the dungeon as well. Actually, now that we're over here, I think I'm going to plop down a torch to stop spawning a little bit. I'm not going to break these spawners right here, for a simple fact that we might actually use these for XP farms and such in the future. Lower levels, when the loot gets progressively better as you go lower, but also enemies get more difficult. So probably at the lower levels I will break them. And then over here, I think this was blocked off by gravel, but there's another cave system, it doesn't go too far. And then there's a skeleton spawner. This is custom spawners. But there's this chest. I haven't looked in here at all. So we're going to take a look in here and see what we get. So we got tequila, strength 5, mind fatigue 2, and some other basic loot. I think tequila might be the best part out of that, to be honest. I mean, strength 5 is pretty devastating if you think about it. We're not going to keep exploring this. Might be something we do next episode. But I figure while we're waiting for that stuff to smelt up, so I can show you guys the smeltery and maybe upgrade some of our tools. This is really difficult to go up without falling down. Alright. But yeah, again, there's Spiral Staircase. Look, the game even wants it. The game even wants it. It's not just a me thing. Alright. Now we're going to start like a potion chest as well. Alright. Let's go have a peek and see how this is doing. Alright. That's enough to get started. I did make our crafting station to a slab station, just because it's more convenient. Alright, so there's a few different pieces that you're going to need for the smelter. You're going to need, obviously, the brick, which can just be made like that. But we probably got enough brick for the time being. You're going to need something like this called a smeltery controller. You're going to need some of these are smeltery drains. You're going to need probably at least 2. And to go with those, at least for the start, you're going to need a couple of these seared faucets. I'm going to go ahead and make 6 because I want 6 of the smeltery drains. We're going to need this with a piece of glass to make a smeltery tank to store lava in. We're going to need to sleep. I can do a tutorial on Tinker's Construct. It's pretty basic, and I can do one also with iguana tweaks if you guys do want them. Sounds like we got a skeleton inside our house. Get out of here. Alright. So, to do this, you do need a flower around these for them actually to produce. And each one wants different flowers. So blue orchids for those guys, which are the wintry frostings. So, we're going to need a controller. It needs to be on the bottom level along with at least 1 tank. We're going to do dual tanks once I get them up and running. We're also going to do our drains, which I usually put on the second layer. They aren't needed on the second layer, but I think it makes it a little bit easier to use. We're going to go up a second row of bricks. The bigger the smeltery, the more items or fluids they can hold, and smelteries will mix fluids. So you gotta be kind of cautious about exactly how you use your smeltery. But the positive thing about the smeltery is it does double ores, which is really nice. But there is better ways of doing ore doubling. So we're going with our seared faucets, casting basin to make blocks, a casting table to make the parts that we're going to need, along with ingots. There's actually ways, there's a way, I'm not going to say ways, but there is at least one way to actually triple your ores. But for most part, it's not really efficient or convenient for that matter. We're going to run over here. Oh, no, we don't want to eat them. Alright, we're going to grab those. Alright, we are also going to need an iron bucket, which I don't think that we have. So I'm going to have to grab a few iron. Actually, I'm not sure. Can a bucket be made out of... No, it has to be iron. I was wondering, because some mods allow you to make out of other metals. But that doesn't happen to be the case in this mod pack, I guess. Alright, so we got our 3 iron. We're going to have to smelt that up to make a bucket. So part of me says I have one somewhere, but I don't see it. I'd imagine it will end up in that. This video is probably going to go a little bit longer than intended, but I really want to show you guys kind of how to do the smeltery deal. So we're going to want 2 tanks. And what's cool about these tanks is you can actually take them and go fill them with lava. Wherever you go with them, you can kind of just take them and go fill them with lava because they will hold your inventory. So you can see the light went on. Now we actually have a working smeltery. We can only smelt 6 items at a time because it's only 1 level. I didn't even shift click those in there. Let's take them back out. And since we do have 1 table and 1 basin, that's going to be good enough for me at the present time. So I'm going to go ahead and build a second layer on this. As long as you don't, I think it's this middle block actually, but I would leave basically your smelting controller in the middle block alone. You won't lose your liquids inside, luckily enough, or you shouldn't anyways. Let's make this a 3rd high. Sorry about that. What I was saying was they don't have to be square either, they can be circular, but I think the square does look a little bit more professional. So now you can see, now we can smelt a lot more items. Now there's 3 layers. I think for the time being, I think simply I think by putting the bronze sword, I think we're just going to upgrade the tools that we have with the parts that we have real quick. That way I can show you how that's done. And then maybe we'll get into more advanced tools next episode. Where is... Oh, there's a bronze wide guard. There's the iron head. These parts are interchangeable, at least in this mod. As long as your tool is completely repaired. So we got 2 tools that aren't completely repaired, so we won't actually be able to change those, but I'm just going to kind of show you how you would go about that. And then we'll get more into the smeltery business layer. So you go into a tool station. You'll click, let's say we want to change a part on our axe. We'll click on that. We'll put the axe in here. We want to change the head. So we put it in. That's right. We don't have to click on that. You go to here to the forge button. And again, you put your tool in here rather. And you'll put your part there. So this will automatically go up to iron level. I would say the iron level for at least this is probably more than fine. So our durability will increase from 145 to almost double that, to 312, actually over double that. Sorry about that. My computer is actually dying. So I think we are going to quickly fix my sword. Hopefully it doesn't die before I'm done recording. Trying to scramble here to get this done. Wow, we even had it on us. Alright, so I didn't even have to come upstairs. Alright, so there's a sword. We're going to replace the blade on it. So it does 3 hearts from 2.5. We're going to go ahead and... That actually doesn't even do anything, so we don't need to repair it to fix that part. And last but not least, we're going to take the stone pickaxe and we're going to put paper binding. I think it's going to lose a little bit of durability. No, it's not going to lose any durability. But that goes at the writable effect, which allows us to add an extra modifier. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. But other than that, I'll catch you all next.